Today, we're jumping into just one of the most powerful moments in the entire Bhagavad Gita. It's this incredible point where, all the philosophy, all the abstract knowledge, it just smashes right into a reality so immense, so overwhelming, that words just can't do it justice. You have to see it. So, this really brings up a massive question, and it's going to frame everything we talk about today. What actually happens when you stop just hearing about reality and you sincerely, truly ask to see it, to witness it for yourself? Well, Arjuna's story, it gives us one heck of an answer. All right, so to really get what's about to unfold, you've got to understand the sheer scale we're talking about here. It's mind-boggling. Right before this whole thing kicks off, Krishna says something just staggering. He says, look, this entire universe, everything you see, everything that exists, I'm holding it all together with just a tiny, tiny fraction of my divine energy. I mean, wow, that really sets the stage for what's coming next, doesn't it? So where we pick up the story, Krishna has just finished laying it all out, right? He spent chapters explaining his divine nature, and he basically wraps it up by saying, hey, anything you see that's awesome or powerful or just beautiful, that's just a tiny spark, a single spark from my infinite splendor. In other words, he's the source of everything great. And for Arjuna, man, hearing this is a total game changer. He's like, okay, I get it now. He says that Krishna's words have just, poof, completely wiped away all his confusion, all his sadness. That deep illusion, that moha that had him frozen on the battlefield, it's gone. At least intellectually, he's got this incredible clarity. But, and this is the big but, that's where everything pivots. Because suddenly that intellectual clarity, it's not enough. It's just not cutting it anymore. Arjuna has heard all about this infinite, divine nature, but now something else is stirring inside him. He doesn't just want to hear about it, he wants to see it. And you can really see that shift right here. On one side, you've got what Arjuna has, knowledge, understanding based on words and belief. But on the other side, that's what he's craving. Direct experience, a real vision. It's literally the difference between someone describing a fire to you and you actually feeling its heat. One is an idea, the other is reality. So he goes for it. He asks. But listen to how he asks. It's so humble. He says, I really wish I could see your cosmic form. And then he immediately adds, if you think it's even possible for me to see it. See that? He knows he can't just demand this. It's not a right. It's a gift, a moment of grace that's totally up to Krishna. And Krishna says yes, but there's a catch, a really big one. He tells Arjuna, look, you can't see this with your normal eyes. It's just not possible. You're going to need a whole different kind of sight. And this is that special sight, the Divya Chakshu, or the divine eye. Now let's be super clear. This isn't like getting bionic eyes or something. It's not a physical upgrade. It's a change in consciousness, a spiritual gift that lets him perceive something that's totally, completely beyond what our normal senses can ever pick up. Okay, so how do you even begin to describe what's coming? The text gives us this incredible, almost impossible image. Try to picture this: 1,000 suns, all rising in the sky at the exact same time. The sheer blinding light of it all, well, the Gita says even that might only begin to compare to the brilliance of the form Arjuna's about to see. Just let that sink in. And then it happens, the moment of truth. Sanjaya, who's the narrator for all this, tells us that Krishna, the master of all yoga, finally reveals his supreme cosmic form. And what Arjuna sees is just total sensory overload. It's not one face, it's countless mouths, countless eyes. It's not just a few cool things, it's an endless stream of wondrous sights. He sees divine jewelry everywhere, and a terrifying number of celestial weapons, all raised and ready. And it just keeps coming. The form is wearing heavenly clothes, smells of divine perfumes. It's described as all wonderful, completely limitless. And here's a mind bender for you. It's facing in every direction at the same time. Think about that. That's true omnipresence. It's everywhere and it sees everything all at once. But it's not just the outside of the form, it's what's inside it. Because what Arjuna sees is the entire universe, the whole shebang contained right there in that one body. He sees all the gods, he sees Brahma, the creator, on his lotus, he sees the ancient sages, the divine serpents, every living thing, every rock, every star, and not just now, but everything past, present, and future. All of it right there at the same time. And Arjuna is just completely floored. He shouts out, "I see no beginning, no middle, and no end to you." He gets it. This form, it's beyond time, it's beyond space, it's eternal, it's infinite. It's something the human mind literally cannot wrap itself around. So, okay, what does seeing something like that do to a person? I mean, really? The focus now shifts from the vision itself to Arjuna's reaction, and it's a total shock to his system. We're talking physical, emotional, spiritual, everything. And his reaction is physical, it's visceral. He's just filled with this overwhelming wonder. The text says his hair literally stands on end. You know, that physical sign of just complete awe. And in that state, he just bows his head, folds his hands, and finally, he's able to speak. And this right here, this is the big payoff. This is the aha moment, because through this awesome and frankly terrifying vision, his understanding just skyrockets. It's not about seeing a cool light show anymore. He gets the deep philosophical truth underneath it all. He sees that Krishna is that imperishable reality. He is the foundation of the whole universe, the guardian of eternal dharma. He's not just a person, he's the essence of existence itself. Which brings us all the way back to where we started, Arjuna's journey. It seems to show us that real understanding, deep understanding, isn't just about piling up facts or hearing ideas. It's about experience. It's about that one moment, that one profound vision that just shatters your whole worldview and shows you what's really there. So the question it leaves for us is, when does knowledge become sight? When, in our own lives, does all the stuff we think we know finally become something we truly understand?